Sup? Sovereign and Supreme here. In today's video, I will be sharing with you the reasons why your internal condition is greater than your external circumstances. Well, first off, your internal condition is unconditional, in all honesty. Meaning, regardless of what's going on around you, it is most ideal for you to still be happy, for you still to embody love, joy, peace, and enlightenment because that is who you are inside. And a lot of times you can't trust everything you perceive through your five senses because they will lie to you and make you seem like the way you feel is a conditional. It's conditioned based on what's going on in society, the state of society, and what's going on around you. But the truth is, your internal condition is greater than your external circumstances, as your internal condition cultivates your external circumstances. And it may seem like it's the opposite. It may seem like what's happening around you, your external circumstances, is what creates your internal condition, but it doesn't. Your external circumstances are based on your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, your actions, and your words. So, if you were to change just at least one of the five things that I mentioned, you would definitely change your external condition, your external circumstances, rather, to improve the quality of your internal condition. And not only is your internal condition greater than your external circumstances, it is also stronger and better, as you are the co creator of your reality. You're an infinite co creator, which means you don't necessarily always get what you want, even though it's more beneficial to focus on what you want versus what you don't want, but you attract what you are. It's a matter of sending that signal out to the universe that what you are is what you want, and vice versa. So you have riots in the capital, you have a pandemic, you have political unrest, you have social injustice. We typically think that we need to change the rules, we need to change the laws, we need to change the hierarchies, the infrastructure of society. But the truth is, no matter what you change out there, change comes from within. And this is the point that I am trying to make. The condition of the world is based on what we are doing and how we think and feel on the outside, and that's what's projected on the inside, and that's what's projected on the outside. So, if you want a better world around you, you have to cultivate a better world within you. Stronger, greater. I think you get my drift, but I'm just saying if you want the world to be a better place, you have to be a better place. Your inner world has to be a better place. And the outer world would not even exist if not for the inner world. And that is counterintuitive for the naked eye to grasp, but it is the ultimate reality. Yes, it's a little overwhelming, but life is a big question. Life is a question. And perhaps it wouldn't be a question if, not for sentient existence, but your internal condition is greater than your external circumstances because you have the power to transmute all negative energy into positive energy. And while energy seems relatively broad, energy is everything, everything is energy. And I'll paraphrase that energy is, or maybe just quote it all together, energy is neither created nor destroyed, but only transferred from one form to the next. Therefore, you can't get rid of negative energy. You can't just only have positive energy. You just have to transfer the energy cycle to fit your favor, so to speak. Yeah, fit your favor, fit your narrative, fit what you're trying to accomplish. And I think another reason why your internal condition is greater than your external circumstances is because I hinted at this earlier, but external circumstances are conditional, whereas internal conditions are unconditional. And I'm just thinking about this. Why do we call it internal condition? Well, we are eternal within the temporal. We are the timelessness within the time. We are the wide awake, the eyes wide open, and the eyes wide shut. It's just a matter of reconnecting with that part of yourself in your mind, body, and spirit. So, I wonder what it would sound like if I were to say internal circumstances and external condition. Let me know your thoughts on that one, because I think that the possibilities are endless. And point being, you are endless, you are limitless, and you are infinite. If you think something is impossible, realize that it is possible, it is probable, and it is a reality, as impossible means I'm possible. And I'm thinking about linking two videos here, maybe even three, because I'm kind of retreading on that, but I'm also enhancing its value in retrospection. As I say, regardless of what's going on in the world around you, the world within you reigns supreme. It reigns supreme. Reign your kingdom is basically what I am saying, because you are in control. As a matter of fact, the less you try to control your external circumstances, the more control you have of your internal condition. So just think about that for a second. No rush, no hurry, no biggie smalls. But just think about it. Just let those words sink in. Because you're not just going to get it all at once. Rome wasn't built in a day, and you're not going to understand the mysteries of the universe in a day. It takes time. It does. And it takes effort, consistency, and above all, these days, what we need is patience. We need patience. We need to focus on our long term goals, efforts, and aspirations. And that's another thing. In order for you to elevate in life, you have to be happy with where you are. You have to be happy with what you have and who you are. Because I guarantee you that in your own right, you are rich, happy, and successful. We all are. We are all royalty. I'm royalty, you're royalty, we're all royalty. That is the essence of our true internal condition, despite what the external circumstances are. But because we buy into the lack, the poverty, and all that is going wrong, that is what's projecting in our external circumstances. So you can try to change as many things on the outside as possible, but until we individually, albeit collectively, change our internal condition, the external condition is as good as dead, as good as gone. Because it is inside out more so than it is outside in. And when you change yourself from the inside out, that is when things will change from the outside in. So, if you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, ask yourself, how can I flip the narrative? What about the shoulders on the weight? What about being on top of the world without that weight on your shoulders? What about weightless shoulders? That is what we are trying to do. And as time goes on, we are going to be ascending and evolving into our greatest version. It doesn't matter what you believe or what your creed is, just know that on every wavelength, plane, and variety, you are going to be a part of this ascension process. That is what this year is about. And I encourage you to do a numerology video to see what your life path is. Because if you are a life path 5, then this year is your year. As a matter of fact, similar to our presidential elections, I feel like each year, not each year, but every 4 to 8 years may resonate with your life path. Maybe 9 years. I need to do more reading on this. Yeah, I think it's every 9 years. Because, in 2012, that was a Life Path 5 year, and so is 2021. Yep. So the next one will probably be 2030, if we're going by every 9 years, because technically speaking, there are at least 9 life paths, but I have heard of master numbers 11, 23, and 33. I will eventually make a video on this, but I just know I'm a life path 5, and that I come across as a life path 9 to other people. I also have a lot of ones, which is that of a leader, an originator, and initiator. But anyways, back to the drawing board. There is never a time when your external circumstances are greater than your internal condition. Why? Because your external circumstances would not be here without your internal condition. The internal condition has to give its power over to the external circumstances to manifest, project, and take root. And that's what's happened in our society. Your external circumstances start with your internal condition. It starts with one thought, one feeling, one action, one word. It just starts with you. It starts with what you invent. What are you inventing? Are you reinventing the wheel? Are you reinventing your internal condition to reinvent your external circumstances? And if no, it is never too late. As long as there is life in your body in this physical incarnation, you can definitely change your external circumstances by looking deep within and transforming, transmuting the energy dynamic within your internal condition. So those are the reasons I can think of at this moment for why your internal condition is greater than your external circumstances. In all honesty, your internal condition is unconditionally happy, rich, and successful, to say the least. That is who you are deep down. That is the pure, unadulterated, unconditioned version of yourself. Regardless of what's going on in society, you are the infinite co-creator of your reality, of your perception, of the quality of your life. So once again, for those aforementioned reasons alone, your internal condition is greater than your external circumstances. So remember that you are love, you are light, you are peace, you are bliss, you are enlightenment, and you are joy. You have a divine spiritual purpose. Your life is invaluable, and you have a lot to work with and cultivate. So never feel, I take that back. It's okay to feel how you feel, but try not to focus on what you lack or what's not going right in your life. Focus on what you have in great abundance. Focus on making your strengths stronger and your weaknesses into strengths, because I guarantee you, you have a very special, invaluable divine purpose in your physical incarnation here on Earth. We are in an ascension process right now, so with that being said, you probably came here to help elevate and raise the collective consciousness to reach that vibrational frequency of love, peace, joy, and enlightenment, and to become one with the fourth density and beyond. So, once again, your internal condition is greater than your external circumstances. You, your internal condition, is stronger, greater, and better than your external circumstances. So I love you all. Take care, stay safe, and remember that you are stronger, greater, and better than your situation. Reign your kingdom.